I am your tennis expert. I hope you'll subscribe. This is your Indian Wells final preview. Yannick Sinner of Italy, Daniel Medvedev of Russia. Um, I'm going to say they both have the kind of rally game. They both have a similar sort of serve speeds. But I'm just going to say I feel like Sinner has overall more power on his ground strokes and rally shots. So that will give it a position where in these rallies, Sin is the one controlling the rallies and pushing Medvedev around and overpowering Medvedev. So again, they both want to get in sort of long rallies and hit the ball hard right to left and push the other guy around. But it's because Sinner is the one with more power on his rally shots or ground strokes. He'll be the one controlling the rallies. And then I do think he has enough power to get through Medvedev's defense and finish points. And he's improved his volley a bit so he can come into the net and he can finish the rally there. But I believe he has enough power. On defense and speed, I'll give it to Medvedev a bit on return of serve, but Sinner's good at all those things too. Serve, they could be equal. Sinner could be a bit better, but I think the main thing is they're going to be getting into rallies, and it's going to come down to who can control the rallies. Um, I've seen their head to head. Anyway, it looks like I know Sinner's slightly ahead. I think it's 8-7 or 9-8, something like that. But in the last 9 matches, Sinner's won 8, and the one that he didn't win was at Wimbledon when Sinner was sick. So 8 of the last 9, and Sinner's only loss he was sick. Like based on that, it's a pretty good matchup, and I just feel like they're going to be getting into rallies, and they're going to be fighting to have control of the rally and stand in the middle and push the other guy around. But I think Sinner's the guy with more power on his ground strokes. He will be controlling the rallies, and Medvedev will be running all around the place. Yes, Medvedev did play well against Alcaraz, but it was a combination of Medvedev at his absolute best and Alcaraz having an off day. But to have to perform that way the second day in a row, that's going to take it out of him. And I don't think he'll get that combination. His best day, Medvedev's, and the worst day of Alcaraz, in this case Sinner, I don't think he'll have his best day and Sinner's worst day again, like he did in the Alcaraz match. Whereas Medvedev's best day, Alcaraz worst. I don't think you'll get that in this Sinner match, where it'll be his best day and Sinner's worst day. I think maybe Medvedev does have a good day, but Sinner also has a good day. So then I would say Sinner's better, like I said, because he's going to have more power on the rally shots and he's going to push Medvedev around. He's going to control the rallies, right, guys? Um, but usually I would say straight sets in this matchup, but because Medvedev is playing better and beat Alcaraz, I'm going to give him a set. But in the end of the day, it's going to be rallies with Sinner controlling the rallies and overpowering Medvedev and pushing him right to left and having enough power to finish the points. Um, and yeah, that's what I think. That's how I see this match coming down. It will just come down to that. Medvedev wants to get in long rallies, so does Sinner. Their serves about equal. Um, the return of serve. Um, like I said, yeah, they've both got a pretty good return of serve. Their volley, they're both pretty equal. Maybe Sinner's a bit better, but yeah. But the main issue here is going to be um, there's going to be a lot of rallies. There's going to be a lot of rallies going on, and Medvedev's just going to be pushing him around and winning the rallies and standing in the middle and just overpowering. Sinner's going to be. Hi everyone in the chat. Hope you're enjoying the video. But I'm just going to say, like, they're going to be in rallies. Sinner's going to be overpowering Medvedev, controlling the rallies, and pushing Medvedev around, and he'll have enough power to finish the points. And that's just what it will come down to. Things like serve, return of serve, volley, they're all pretty much equal, but they're going to be getting in rallies, and Sinner will just have more power, and he'll be controlling those rallies. But guys, yeah, just definitely like the video. definitely subscribe if you've not subscribed. But yeah, but Medvedev would have to have his best day, and Sinner would have to have a bad day, like in the Alcaraz match that Medvedev have. But I think they both have a good day, and Medvedev's this good level is good enough to get a set. But in the end, it's a matchup problem, and he's just going to be overpowered in those rallies. And Sinner standing in the middle, Medvedev being pushed around, Sinner having enough power to finish the points and coming into the net. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Sinner's going to beat Medvedev in 3 sets, but usually I would say straight sets because Medvedev's playing better. I give him a set, but he's just overpowered in those rallies. And Sinner's going to take this one. So Sinner, um, so Sinner will be your 2026 Indian Wells champion, beating Medvedev in 3 sets in a close match, but in the end, just too much power for Sinner, and he's going to take this in straight sets over Medvedev. And Sinner will be your 2026 Indian Wells champion. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll come back to review this, hopefully, Sinner in 3 sets. I usually get it right, but that's what I'm saying. Overpowering Medvedev, winning it in 3 sets here. 3 sets for Sinner over Medvedev, overpowering him. So that's my video for today. Subscribe, bell notification, thumbs up. Come back in about 2 days and I'll review this final. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe, thumbs up. See you guys soon. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.